Oh, this is definitely going to be a classic team. Star N and M4. Get out of here. Was this best in slot for Star? I don't remember. Also, why are they using Night Battle equipment? I guess I'm missing a ton of damage from that. And this Star skin is pretty cool. I suppose I can make literally any other of the curves Echo One Leader for the bonus experience. Craft some more handguns. I mean, Ragecraft, because I'm doing way too many. 105. What is that? Kaviku? Oh, okay. 220, that is MP5. Fuck it, I have a billion quick productions. And these crafts are super cheap. Come on, give me the first star doll. I'm going to check her timer. So 45, that is Tokarev. The one I want is P10C, that is 46 minutes. So I was 1 minute off. Actually, I should be doing this, just not without quick contracts. Okay, no more for now, but I will be back. My resources are not safe with me. Okay, grind stage. Not this one. Wait, did I really get a new one? How do you get to the new one? Maybe I'm tripping and there's no new grind stage yet. I can imagine that very well being the case. Because this interface is honestly kind of weird. Alright, maybe there's only one grind stage? Who knows? I guess I'm back to the story. The ultimate boon. Reduce temporary base. Nimran activates a system that has been off for a long time. The base that has been vacant for days is once again in operation. After confirming the system status, she turns to address the person behind her matter-of-factly. The channel connecting to the Wake of Cognition has been completely sealed. Before the backup plan puts things right, try to avoid combat. Ember has already set off to implement her Owl's Head. I may be too cautious here, but can she be trusted? As the control group of the experiment, she has already completed her mission. All that's left is to make good use of her identity. Toot, I would love to be a fly on the wall. When the commander finds out their boss was the one who sent this woman to us. Watch your tongue. Am I wrong? Humans are always spouting lofty ideals that contradict their foul and unscrupulous actions. Haven't you picked up that bad habit of yourself? Oh my, and here I thought you'd be more forgiving of my selfish little hobby. I just find your behavior unnecessary. Dream Elements always spooking in my shot. We are out-chosen enforcers, little more than pawns in chess. Do you not have any kind of pursuits? Or dare I say desires, Sister Nimran? We are not close enough to discuss such things. You're right. Then let's change the subject. Why did Father abandon Avernus? Why do you think he risked his own life to meet the commander in person? He did not abandon Avernus, he simply made it possible for it to land safely in Frankfurt. To have it moved from the black zone to the white zone. As Knightus, we are considered aliens in human society, and Father wishes to change that. How very ridiculous, we're just as human as they are. That's exactly Father's point. With his operation, we will officially step onto the human stage. Second-class citizens? No, perhaps as first-class citizens. Are you so sure that the elites will think of us as equals? They didn't consider themselves citizens, but gods. You are much harsher than me, Sister Nimran. Humans treat each other much more cruelly than we do. Morido, I don't want what happened to Grieg and Grey to happen again. We can't produce high-end Knightus at the moment, so we will be on the back foot for a while. We lose Bramed as well, I'm sure you know the consequences. I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't you? Nimran gives Morido a cold, hard look before turning back to her work. Instead of leaving, Morido takes another step closer. Can you finally tell me what All Hallows Eve is all about? Embla will walk the earth, resurrect as the ordinary human Angelia. He will prove to all humans that eternal life is not a pipe dream. Eternal life? An eternal temptation for humans. That's what Father wants us to do. To stage a small debate of Bardew's technology. What about the cost? Will the humans know the price they'll have to pay in exchange for this kind of eternal life? Humans are short-sighted creatures who will happily give up long-term plans for the sake of some immediate benefit. Father's plan is beyond their comprehension, not that they need to comprehend it. I see. Morido slowly backs away before turning to leave the hall. Doesn't just want to die on the tether and then show that she's not actually dead? And by Angie, I mean Alpaca. Embla, will you really do as she wishes? Will you carry out such a simple mission? I shall wait and see. Scherbius-Andruplatz, Frankfurt District, Frankfurt. Embla strolls leisurely around the fountain. A large poster of Faust is hanging on the exterior of the Outoper. The Outoper is closed today, but the weather is rather chilly, so the area is largely deserted. She slowly walks up to the poster alone and unobserved. In her hands is a paper bag filled with devil's bread that is fresh out of the oven. Small specks of snow start falling. Embla looks up at the night sky lit up by the city lights. Such a beautiful Halloween should be celebrated with the most interesting game. The show is about to begin. Will my guests arrive in time, I wonder? She pulls out a small piece of bread and takes a dainty bite. It does not taste particularly delicious with the overpowering spices, but as a kind of festive delicacy, it's sufficiently delightful. Graf, is our corn maze ready yet? Of course, Sister Embla. All the actors and props are in position. Once you are here, we can kickstart this exhilarating All Hallows Eve. Embla terminates the call. She breathes out a ghostly plume into the frost air as she studies the sculptures of Pegasus and each of the muses that adorn the rooftop of the building. She enters the out upper from the main entrance and ambles through the vestibule. It's early Shakespeare time, the story has already been written. How can Faust, a work from hundreds of years ago, retains its glory across the ages? Every generation has its own stories, and each story has its own adaptations. When man pursues his dream, he becomes a slave to the devil's schemes. But shall he taste fulfillment? Light. He'll soar to hope's celestial height. Dear audience, please enjoy my new version of Faust on All Hallows Eve. Very menacing. Only a mod knows how mesmerizing the poem is. That is a super old quote from her. Despite knowing what final fate awaits it, it still hurtles toward its own demise without hesitation. Is that the final destination? Every time I awake, I smell something different in the air. It never fails to make me feel nostalgic. Angie, will you save me a spot in the brave new world? Ember flips the light switch. The walls concentrate like candelabras start emitting swaying, flickering lights. Strange noise is coming from deep inside the opera house. Under the faint light, she climbs the stairs and comes to the staff room, entrance on the second floor. When she pushes the door open, the noise ceases. Ember promptly scans the room. A few props are scattered here and there, and the cast list is taped on the wall. Toot toot. Why are they doing the toot toot thing so much? Promet has also come up with her own version, huh? So she's playing Ellen of Troy. Ember leans forward and studies the cast list with great interest. Promet seems to be playing the main character, and most of the performance time slots are filled with the name Helen. Unfortunately, the slots are now all marked cancelled. If the devil can satisfy all your heart desires, will you sell your soul? Ember starts humming softly as her fingers brush softly across a copy of the script laid aside. Just then, her communicator chirps. Who's this? Atta? We're under attack! It's Defy! Sister Ember! In the out upper! Well, I kind of expected Defy to show up, or at least one of them, because the event is getting to the second half. Things have to escalate. That's just how it works. My. Detecting movement coming from behind, Ember whirls around out of reflex. But once she sees who it is, she lets out a sigh of relief. Okay, am I supposed to know who this is? Is it just a generic Black Knight? Black Knight strolls casually into the room. Then she turns around and makes to close the door. You're here. Then I gather so is everyone else. RPK 16. Do you see how this will end for you? Let's go out instantly. Ember hears a sharp hiss, something tears through the air. Wait, is that actually 12 or something? You're not holding back at all. Ember hops aside in the dark to avoid being hit by the armor-piercing hound that has been aimed directly at her. Not giving her any time to react, another string of bullets are already hot on her wheels as she dashes into the grocer's salt. The gunfire forces Ember onto the exposed stage. The door of the large hall is shut. Ember is now on stage. The spotlight overhead follows her relentlessly. The chandelier hanging at the center of the ceiling is dazzlingly bright. Another follow spot shines onto the Black Knight, who is now standing in the auditorium. But a fitting place for you to meet your end. So it is 12. Probably it was visible from the eyes, but I did not notice it, to be honest. 12. Why aren't you using your new frame? Are you really so put off by my tastes? Bear with it for a little. That was one of the few remaining doll frames in Avernus, and the most advanced one to boot. It may just be better than Shaw handiwork. No one can outdo Shaw. Standing in the beam of light, the Black Knight gazes coldly at Embla like a spectre. Basking in the stage light, Embla fully embraces her role as the prima donna and puts on a graceful smile. She's so psychotic. So is everyone in Testify here? We're getting front row seats to watch you die. We wouldn't miss this for the world. Embla takes some time to scrutinize the interior of the Grosser Saal. The particular hall is the most fully restored and most resplendent venue within the Alt Upper. The auditorium has 3 levels of seating and can accommodate more than 2,000 people. However, there are only 3 people in her current audience. Embla looks toward the balcony. That would be N94's preferred location from which to offer assistance in defense, because when AK-15 is present, everyone automatically leaves the door for her to defend. 94, the Snow Wolf of Defy, featuring enhanced melee capabilities and firepower after the upgrade. Embla does not even have to look for AK-15, she is, as always, the most eye-catching position. That by the door is AK-15, the White Mastiff of Defy, the most powerful T-Doll in the entire new Soviet Union. But 12, I don't like the way you are right now. The Black Knight is standing right at the center of the stalls. She's as cold as a statue. I still prefer the frame I chose for you. Under the dazzling chandelier, for the first time in several days, Task Force Defy is reunited. Please allow me to present a Halloween special program. Faust, adapted by and starring Fro Embla, shall now begin. Act 1, In Search of Faust. Are they going to play the ghost game? Embla claps her hands. We never got to know what was Angelica, not goddamn Angelica, alpaca description of the word they got. Come on out, my Mephistus. The curtain rises gradually on stage, revealing a group of fully armored Paradius units that fill the entire stage behind Embla. A hail of bullets rain down on the stalls, and the Black Knight instantly collapses on the floor. Now I guess the main frame has to come in. Where are you, Faust? I seek thee still, rushing toward thee with unyielding will. All that is promised shall delight thee poorly. No skin-flint bargain shall to see. I am not one of the greatest, yet will to me entrust thy steps through life. I'll guide thee. Will willingly walk beside thee. Will serve thee at once and forever with best endeavor. The sounds of gunfire and impact intertwine into a dramatic concert that Embla's singing transforms into a beautiful movement. Paradius units surge toward the 2 remaining members of the audience. With incredible coordination, AK-15 and N94 fire at a rapidly approaching wave of white. Their modified frames are all too experienced in fighting Paradius. These low-tier Paradius units give them no reason to fear at all, in terms of strength and combat skills. We really came a long way since Continuum Turbulence, where the doppelgangers were so scary. The only inscrutable wildcard is the being standing on the stage, a woman both familiar and unfamiliar, with unhinged eyes and a rapturous smile. And if thou art satisfied with a servant-slave with thee abide, set wigs of million curves upon thy head to rise thee. Wear shoes on elf in height. The truth betrays thee. Ember watches with an amused smile as the Naitus search for to overpower the two doves. AK-15 will never falter, so the one on the balcony is naturally being targeted as the Naitus try to break through their defenses. N94 position is attacked by multiple Naitus. Under the wavering light, they dart in and out of the shadows, falling upon her incessantly like minions from hell. I won't let you get your way. Ember knows death in the fight very well, but so does N94. N94 knows exactly what Ember is up to. She's trying to locate 12, who has vanished out of sight. As long as 12 is still around, nobody dares make a move. Don't underestimate me, 16. N94 pulls up one of the Paradeus units near her and uses it to block the long-range attacks coming from the stage. She revolts quickly. Then she shifts into a different attack mode. If you think of me as the weakest link, she's definitely not the weakest link. Wow. She was easily the most relevant DeFi dove in ranking. Before mods, after mods I don't really know. I'll turn this place into your grave. N94 vaults slightly over the railing on the balcony. She's aware that Ember is intimately familiar with the geography of this place, but so is she. In a theater like this, the quickest way to get from the balcony to the stage is not via the stairs in the back, nor is it to climb over the Naitu corpses in front of her. It is the chandelier overhead. Okay, show me those moves then. Are you not going to fight back, RPK? Or are you ready to atone for your sins? N94 limps nimbly up the chandelier and flies toward the woman standing at the center stage, like a bullet ejected from the muzzle of a gun. Things do not go according to plan. God damn it. A large sight is swung toward N94 on the chandelier by a Naitu working on the other side of the ceiling fixture in her blind spot. Sister Ember is spot on. I guess she predicted her plan. Graf lets out a triumphant cackle from her hiding place and hits N94 in the shoulder while she's airborne. Wait, did she hit her with a sight? Like a bird with broken wings, a meteor that breaks through the atmosphere, N94 falls toward the stalls in the auditorium. Awaiting her down, there is countless Paradeus units with their blades raised and poised to strike. Gunfire is unleashed upon the Naitus below N94. The location of the attacker is revealed by the direction in which they collapse. Is it 12? Someone else joined up? Why, on the whole, 2 art. What 2 art? And 2 remains. What 2 art? Ember finishes her song and smiles with great satisfaction. There you are, 12. Ember snaps her fingers and the screen descends from above. A new batch of Paradeus units appears on the battlefield. N94 finally shoots down the 2 remaining Naitus close at hand, earning herself a brief moment of respite. 12. Won't you let me set eyes upon you? Tough crowd. In that case, you answer the question, Graf. Do you know what is the scariest thing that can happen to a wolf pack? I don't know, like getting separated? Graf jumps off the lighting bar. Please enlighten me, Sister Ember. Being without their alpha wolves. Okay, close enough to the separation theory. That's why when fighting Task Force Defy, one must first find the one who works in the shadows. And after that we have our brilliant cast ask them for a dance. Ember smiles at the Naitu and points toward the stalls ahead as she explains patiently. To neutralize N94, the Snow Wolf, one could try electronic warfare. Let our electronic warfare expert, Bramed, give her a taste of Paradeus torrents of data. Yes, sister? As for the White Mastiff, she is created for one region and one region only, White. Let Mohido open her eyes and show her the power of traps. Now for the one hiding on the ceiling, that is our Alpha Wolf. AK-12, what is her 40? Everything. Because the frame she is using is the most cutting edge mechanical product that Paradeus can currently create. Then who do we send against her? Nimran, of course. Alpha Wolf against Alpha Wolf. Understood? Emma looks up and raises her hand toward the brilliant chandelier above her head. Now that we've found Faust, let's begin Act 2. Act 2, the never-ending dance. The dazzling chandelier, the blinding spotlights, the dim love, lights go out in an instant, plunging everything into darkness. Stay where you are. As First to Fight calmly activates their Eyes of the Snow Wolf, all the while listening carefully for every movement on the stage. Something seems to be approaching in the excruciating darkness. Light instantly rends the darkness and illuminates the resplendent stage. Where the light shines the brightest, bone spurs stretch out wildly. Blooming with infinite vitality and wrapping Embla, the prima donna at center stage in a flurry of overlapping layers of white. The white of her long dress lights up the entire stage. The sharp spikes protract in a fractal pattern, and the woman in the mist holds out her arms at the auditorium. And we get a visual representation of that. Oh, that is just what I asked for. Hello at last. What have you done to Antibody? Okay, we got Fire Control Core. Yes. There is no other item that will make me happier than this. Because it is a time-gated item. And god, I missed so many of them by taking a break from the game. I will never regret it. Never not regret it. I will be in my 60s and still thinking about this. Fuck it, I will be in my 90s and still thinking about this. Anyway, time to use my dogs. Defeat specific enemies, Embla. I feel like I'm going to have a bad time because I have no information on what the fight is like. This unit can command multiple Paradeus combat units, engage with caution. Embla will periodically summon Paradeus into battle. Random tiles will be attacked by falling ceiling debris. Units will be damaged and stunned. Embla will provide a shield to units in front of her, increase damage for units behind. What is her CE even? 126,000, that's not too scary. Are there any point where I can heal before engaging in combat? Not really seeing any. I'm also seeing a portion of the match. Okay, it's connected there. What is this used for? No explanation what that is for. I already know I'm going to regret not like watching a guide, but oh well. Fuck it, I'm going all out with Aegis. Never used this one. So 2B and M2 would make sense for bosses, assuming they don't have force shields. Because if they do, that story changes. Enemies in an enhanced state will be very difficult to defeat, so please find a way to dispel their enhancement before engaging them in combat. Thank you for the non-explanation. Who is enhanced? I guess the Knight is enhanced, for example. In a strengthened state, it will be difficult to defeat. These are completely new things in the interface that did not exist though. A lot of them down there are enhanced, so I imagine that's what the console is for. And I should probably check if there is a deployment limit. Oh. God damn it, I keep switching everything except the one I want to switch. You need resources too. Boy, another one. I suppose we can do this one. There's nothing it can parachute into. Which one do I take for the boss battle though? I'd imagine the bigger Swami. Sure thing, I'll do it like this. Can I reach that in one turn? I cannot, but I can get very close. What is the junk pile for? Is it not enhanced, is it? It's not. And what the hell is the junk pile for? Oh god, these guys are big. They are big, but they're not doing any damage. Guess the agencies did help a lot, probably. Yours are skilled, goddammit. It's so hard to see the choreographed attack tiles through the Scar skills. I can't say I like that. Okay, do I want to stop here? Probably fine. I can then do like... Nah, there is no point. I wanted to like move the agency down, deploy another Echo one for the switching chain. But I don't have enough AP to deploy another one. So what's the point? Okay, these ones definitely have force shields, and I don't have any Hawk in here. Thankfully, Swami is just broken. He just took no damage, Jesus. Okay, I did not expect you to move that much. And I do not expect to be able to beat this. I don't even know what I'm supposed to try doing. He is clearly not taking any damage though, so restart. Withdraw. This is cheating. Nobody told me it would be able to move like God knows how many nodes per turn. 1, 2, 3. How was I supposed to know? I don't see anywhere saying it. I guess I just had to guess. Okay, what next? Do I just restart it? Sure, why not? Oh, I should have retreated them before doing that. Burning a ton of resources needlessly. Also, soundtrack quiz. Okay, much better. How do we do it then? The fact that I don't know how many tiles this one can move per turn is now tripping me off. Okay, this one should be able to move 3. So I guess I can move this one down and bait it on that direction, maybe? Wait. Mobility buff. So there is an indicator for it, it just doesn't tell you how much it can move. I can make it there on this turn though. I just have to not deploy another Echo. So I suppose that is what I'm doing. The junk pub has to go away, and where am I supposed to use it? Also, welcome to the stream, how are you? The Swami does not take any damage. I'm almost getting upset at her not taking damage. But I guess she's not even the first doll to do it. We already had shotguns or just alchemists. Also, I think none of these units are getting stunned. I probably want to make Swami tank more, like move UMP9 down there quicker. Skite a tiny bit with her. Can I use the Goliath from the pub to weaken some unit? Okay, this one surely UMP9 can stun them. Oh no, she's actually taking damage. Probably need a different solution for this. Flipping the switch doesn't remove the enhancement on that 3 movement White Knight too. So you're kind of forced to go wide that one. I see. Thank you very much for the tip. And I don't think this is a solution. I guess UMP9 is just going to have to take a ton of damage. Way too much damage though. Can she survive to use her skill again? Probably not. Well, at least she gets the stun. And I guess Anne is now taking a lot of damage. I can't really protect her anymore from here. So I suppose the next solution to try is to bring the kill the white one first, then move in with Aegis. You can retreat 15 and 94 here, so M4 uses her cannon. They only take of armor at enemies anyway. Oh, I see, they have a ton of armor. Now the question is, when do I do that? On the first trigger of her skill? Sure, I'll try it. And maybe M4 can wipe out like a lot of them while they are still stunned. Are they still coming for 9? They are. Can I just permanently kite them like this? I guess this is the rest of my life. Thank you very much for the tip. That really made a huge difference. How much armor do these guys have? I wonder if the map website is updated. Maybe I can see it from there. So, is it a mini event or an actual event? Cartesian Theater, 0 charge. And I don't really know what stage it is. Okay, maybe I'll just play the game. Doesn't really matter. Close gates. And like you said, the knight still has that. I'm out of action points anyway, so let's go next. Now the question is, how much movement does the knight have? Not enough to come for me. The next question is... There is no next question actually. I can just bum rush Angie now. Can I use the Goliath on Angie? Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. Who knows? I don't know. God damn it. So I can make it there this turn. I'm not sure if it's safe to engage her without Aegis. I'm not sure, but Angie is beatable with normal teams. I'm just worried that I might need Aegis. But I guess there is one very nice way to find out, which is trying, and if it doesn't work, just try again. Why are they running at the end of the battle? What's causing that? It looks so silly. Oh my god, the damage on the Scar Sisters. Swami damage is pretty nice too, to be honest, for a tank. I can really see why they are some of the stronger units now. And now I guess I have to figure out what I'm actually supposed to do. Okay. There is only Anjipaka left. And she's stunning my back hole, which is not very nice. I have the feeling I needed Aegis. And she gets to spawn more. I imagine I need to move them to retarget. No, stop gunning so far. Wait, can I just dodge the stun? I don't know. Maybe that's what I should be doing. He has so much health though. Is it going to take so long? Yucky. What if I pause immediately as the markers show up? Like right now? Move. And I think that's all. Not quick enough. Alright, at least now I know. Also, Swami is still full health. If it wasn't for the summons, I wonder if I could solo with just Swami. Like yeah, I'm going to stop moving Swami, she's just full health. Ouch. The South Ripple is almost gone, which is not nice at all. I'm not going to be able to break through her shield because I'm missing damage. Aren't there T-Loves that can dispel the shields? I know that Desert Eagle has a shield gimmick, but she doesn't dispel it. She just does a ton of damage to shields. Yeah, I don't care, she can die. I'm probably going to restart and then withdraw. He hasn't used the summon thing in a very long time. Oh, there it is. And she's not even halfway, so I'm going to retry with Agency. There is now another problem though, which is the fact that I only have one Tidal Echo one out, the rest are agencies, and I believe if the Tidal Echo one withdraws as well, then I lose the mission and I have to start over. No. If only I had parachute here, I could go to safety. Oh well, I'm going to have to find out. Bye bye resources once again. Oh, I'm still in the game. Okay. In that case, prepare, give them some cake. Wait, where is the... She's max? Why? I guess I retreated them before dying, right? Definitely want to be using Suomi. She proved herself as a good unit for that fight. Should have used the Fervor Parachute. Well, doesn't matter much. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. Should be safe to park them there. Honestly, I only need one HOC. It wouldn't be any of these though. It would be 84. One, two, three. Okay, I'm counting on the movement being just 3 nodes. Please tell me I am correct. Oh, it's not even going on that direction. There is, however, one node here doing the thing that I don't know what it means. Oh, that's not the right direction. That's annoying. And 1, 2. Okay, one more down. Did I fuck up again? What was the range on 84? Was it 3 nodes? How do I see it? No, it's just 2 nodes. Okay, bear with me for just 1 second. And that should work. That should make a huge difference. Even not clearing the odds. I guess I'm tanking for a bit with Wellrod. Just to get to the odds. And now it will be Suomi doing most of the job. Another wave already. Alright. Did she spawn this many units so quickly the other time? Oh, she's dead. Maybe that's why she was spawning so many units. Maybe she does it at different health breakpoints. Yippee! So much easier with the HLC. As she had like almost 100% damage reduction. Okay, more information on Shaw. In 2045, Petrovskaya was invited to join the Bureau of State Security, but she started operating under the alias Samantha Shaw. 2048, Shaw voted against the project during StateSec annual project proposal meeting. Attachment 295. Second branch, log number, very long number. Yekaterina Petrovskaya has absolutely no patience for red tape, but she encountered issues during the vetting process. In order to successfully obtain a transfer order to participate in a confidential project, her superiors followed orders from above to arrange a flamboyant false identity for her, but she refused to comply. In the end, with her protests falling on deaf ears, Yekaterina Vasilievna adopted Samantha Shaw as her codename, or SS for short, which also stands for Special Standard. 2048 Key Scientific Research Project Proposal Meeting. Project 3M86. 15 votes in favor, 17 against. Project rejected. Reason for rejection. The technical risks are too great. Miss Samantha Shaw has submitted an alternative proposal. That was a very short one. Oh my god, I cannot wait to collect my fire control cores. Pale Vest. Cacophony of gunshots, metal colliding and explosions turns this place, which should have been nothing to do with violence, into a site of devastation. The auditorium is filled with silent corpses, but there is still seemingly no end to the battle. Graf bears Emma's instruction in mind as she retreats to the backstage studio amidst the chaos. There she finds the control panels for the stage lights, sounds and set. She establishes contact with the leaders of Team Bramed and Team Morrido. Sister Graf, please give us our orders soon. Things really aren't looking good. Follow Sister's envelope plan and leave the opera house when Act 3 begins. Change into your Halloween costume and rush into the crowd. Then find a designated location and set off the firework to liven things up to Sister's ambush party. Copy that. Understood. Team Nimran, make sure you buy as much time as you can. Also, you'll need to raise the curtains on Act 3. Will do. Graf checks the time. The real Sister Bramed has already hacked the media networks. All she has to do is listen to the background music, and when it comes to that one bit, press the button. I think that's the sound of a button press. Out on the streets in Frankfurt. The cap flies off a well-shaken bottle of beer. The bubbly fluid shoots into the sky in a burst of malty aroma. This is a night of revelry. A night of screams. A night of indulgence. Trick or treat. A glamorously dressed vampiress takes out a fistful of colorful sweets from the handbag and drops them into the impish little girl basket. Then she pulls out a pack of blue jelly, which is really a mixture of strawberry syrup and ketchup. I cannot imagine that being a good combination. But I'm very reserved with the sauces. I love mustard, but when it comes to ketchup, I like it a lot, but I pretty much only eat it with chips. And then mayonnaise, I pretty much never eat it. Crimson, sweet and refreshing. Several white specks fall onto the wood bag. Oh, it's snowing. She feels the sudden impact of being hit in the head by a hard object. Crimson fluid drenches her hand. Huh? Is the pack broken? Her vision is also obscured in a blood-red haze. Then comes the pain. The vampiress collapses on the ground. Was the pack broken or is the girl broken? Explosions and gunshots erupt, sending the crowd scurrying in all directions. The Halloween video clip stops playing on the large display screen in the square. And I guess it's going to show the tether. Screen goes dark like it's broken, and only the sound of a chorus can be heard. Through me you pass into the city of woe. Through me you pass into eternal pain. Through me among the people was foray. Justice, the founder of my fabric, moved. To hear me was the task of a power divine. supremest wisdom, and primeval love. Before me things create were known, save things eternal, and eternal I endure. Who is reading this? Love led us to one wife. Love led us to one death. Snowflakes flutter across the square, just opposing with the crimson on the ground, in a cold and gruesome image. The rich and colorful symphony is accompanied by downy artificial snow, which flutters around the person in the middle of the stage. Standing at the center stage, Embla seems extremely out of place with her surroundings. Now we are already again at the end of our width, where the understanding of few men runs wild. Why didst you enter into fellowship with us, if thou canst not carry it out? Will fly, and art thou not secure against dizziness? Did we trust ourselves upon thee, or to thyself upon us? A follow spot shines upon Embla. She can sense 12 prisons even if she cannot see her. Rescuer? Who was it that plunged her into ruin? I or thou? I will convey thee there. I will becloud the jailer's senses, get possession of the key, and wade her forth with human hand. Embla reaches into the fold of her long skirt and reveals a blood-stained pistol pinned to herself. She's going to shoot herself, isn't she? It's the MP443 that used to be Angelia's sidearm. Tough reluctant we part, no bow on earth maidens eternal. Now let Act 3, Mephistopheles' sacrifice begin. She's definitely going to shoot herself. Embla raises the MP443 and pulls the trigger, firing a bullet into the auditorium. Okay. Right on cue, all the lights go out in the hall. But darkness is no obstacle to AK-12 Eye of the Snow Wolf. You can clearly see all the curtains coming down on the stage, and the number of combat units still active on the battlefield shows no sign of dwindling. 12, do you need support? No, I still have the situation under control. Go give 15 a hand. I'm doing perfectly fine. The alarm starts blaring sharply. Then several barriers are raised within the tether. A fire alarm got triggered. What are these? Fire barriers in the out-upper. Stay where you are. Don't move. What did you just say? We're getting separated. As the barriers continue to rise, a few Nitus near N94 blocker from trying to vault over them. 12, get out of there! I just intercepted the next phase of their plan. They have altered their objective. They're planning to create a commotion in the crowd outside, so that a Nitu can detonate a bomb. 94, 15, change of plans. Wipe out all the Nitus you see. What? You heard me. Eliminate all Nitus to neutralize the bomb. Stat. Are you planning to take her on all by yourself? She does have the strongest Paradius mainframe, so doesn't seem like something impossible to do at all. The silence in the comms channel was only a few short seconds, but it feels incredibly long. Alright. I demand an explanation. Remember that game we once played? It was also a snowy Halloween. In that game of Find the Ghost, the word you got was Angie, wasn't it? Yes, but how is that relevant? I also got Angie. I'll explain everything once this is all over. We agreed I'll be the one to enter. It is my duty as the Alpha Wolf. 15. You've already questioned her once. She won't give you the answers you seek. N94 and AK-15 start making for the exit of the Alt Upper. With the withdrawal of the two Defy members, the spacious and battered theater grows still and quiet again. All that's left in here are several erect fire barriers, Emble who is nowhere to be seen, and AK-12 who is working in the shadows. The curtains are drawn once more. A foul shoot shines upon the stage. Emble is captured in a harsh beam of light. The devil was but an angel once, and angels in their time shall fail to devilry. The barter of the human soul drifts upon the tides of desire, rising and sinking with its restless waves. My companion, you ask whither we now tread. My journey ends here, this day, in this very hour, for my return lies in the eternal now. Emble's eye glistens as she sings with great emotion, paying no heed to the few spherical objects lobbed at the stage. And you, now where may you go? For this world has long since cast us out, leaving no place for our weary souls to do. Before Emble can finish her final phrase, a 5.45mm round thing tears through the air and hits her in the chest, where her neural cloud would have been. Almost at the same time, Emble raises her pistol and fires several successive shots in the direction of her attacker. She seems to have hit something, or maybe not. Following her gunshots, the chandelier shatters into a million pieces that rain down on the auditorium in a crystalline cascade. Then finally, like a hole pulverized by a rainstorm, the entire white fixture crashes to the floor. Emble lifts her face toward the sky with a radiant and expectant smile, completely oblivious to the red that has spilled all over her dress. Okay, she's been shot. Fragmentation grenades thrown onto the stage explode simultaneously, pushing the opera to its climax. You will meet your end today, right now. That's pretty cool that they made art for her after being shot. The dress is actually really cool. God, I hate her for what she's done though. Give me back Angie. I have been waiting for this moment the whole time. I guess I need to do a slightly different voice since she's been shot. Through the thick, billowing smoke, AK-12 draws her sidearm and walks up to Emble on the stage. She shoves its muzzle right against Emble's forehead. I really can't stand you. I'm gonna need to take a breather for like just a minute. Because I am a pussy when it comes to stories like this, and if I keep reading without giving myself a minute, I might just cry. That would be a first on stream. Definitely has not happened before. Okay, that's only natural. You should hate me. After all, I'm neither as useful as 15 or obedient as 94. And yet, you still transferred something as important as the command authorization of Task Force Defy to me. Have you been regretting this decision day and night since you left Avernus? That's right. Even now. I still don't understand your actions. That can't be true, AK-12. You understand what I'm trying to achieve better than anyone else. Don't be ridiculous. Because what you're about to do and what I'm doing are one and the same. We are walking down the same path, 12. I'm not like you. I will never make a deal with the devil. Just as Ange was not like Shaw. Ange didn't mind getting her own hands dirty, so that you can maintain your moral high ground. Save it! Your sophistry doesn't work on me. Really? 94 and 15 have been lured away by your wit of diversion. Feel free to continue. That just shows how well you know me, doesn't it? So are you ready? This final ending scene can't be performed at solo. One of the reasons I still walk this earth, okay, that was 12 voice, is to kill you. That expression is on point, 12. It is absolutely perfect for this stage, this performance, this dramatic standoff between you and me. That is some very cool art. I need to screenshot it. I don't think I've ever seen you so angry. Bit of a shame that Angie never got to see it. Back then, why did you take my neural cloud? Why did you betray Angie? Haven't you figured it out already? I was given orders by the Earl even before we went to Bremen. To infiltrate Avernus and bring back Paradius secrets. That's not the answer. There really is no deceiving you. During that game, you were the ghost. Your word was Shaw. How did she know her word? Interesting though, very interesting. Emma smiles. AK-12, out of everyone in Task Force Defy, you really are the one who knows me best. I would love nothing more than to chat with you a little longer. But our time is sadly running out. Now let's finish this little Easter egg I've placed in the play. The real climax of the show. Pandora. Large display screen, Hommerberg, Frankfurt District. Through me you pass into the city of woe. Through me you pass into internal pain. Through me among the people lost for A. Justice, the founder of my fabric, moved. To hear me was the task of power divine, supremest wisdom, and primeval love. Before me things create were known, save things eternal, and eternal I endure. Love led us to one life. Love led us to one death. The repeating chant comes to an end. The large screen flickers back to life. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Halloween. Please indulge me as I play a little Halloween trick. Emma smiles. The smile can be seen not only in Hommerberg, but also on the large screen display in the Homer itself, as well as on the field of all major television broadcasting stations. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Angelia, a special agent of the new Soviet Union. No, fuck off, you don't get to wear the name. Okay, at which she's explaining. I am also RPK-16, a tactical dog created by Dr. Samantha Shaw. But now I have decided to name myself Emma Petrovskaya. Because I have been reborn. And I have gained immortality. Good. She has completed our mission. The moment is finally upon us. Something's not right. Look, she's bleeding. Haven't Task Force Defy been drawn away? One of them stayed behind. I'd imagine the bleeding was part of the plan to show that she is immortal. I guess not. I have a face that will never be ravaged by age. A constitution far superior to an ordinary human's. And a heart that is forever young. Embla's serene smile never wavers, even though her body is drenched in blood. Blood pumping from her heart. The technology that has made me thus came from the Helix. It is truly a miracle. It was I who killed Shaw. It was also I who killed Angelia. Because they were opposed to introducing such great technology to the world. Because they knew that the Helix are a gift from the devil. Oh, this is the K-12. Never mind. They are Pandora's box, whose opening would be the origin of sin that leads to the fall of man. Okay, that is actually so cool. If a K-12 is on the live feed, she's basically voicing Shaw and Angelia beyond their death. And I need a second again. They are Pandora's box, whose opening would be the origin of sin that leads to the fall of man. A gunshot rings out, and a fountain of blood spurts out of the woman named Embla. The camera wobbles and shifts until it focuses on another blood-soaked face. The desire to steal fire was man's original sin. This is AK-12, a tactical doll created by Samantha Shaw. These are Shaw's last words. An audio recording starts playing. I'm a guest using relic technology of any sort. It will inevitably become the weapon that humanity uses to bring about its own demise. The sad thing is, I'm a human myself. What did she mean by that? I don't get it. What is the implication? Did she use relic technology herself? I don't see why she will do it. God, the story is so good. I guess I can collect rewards as a bretter. Fire control course. We are 5 chapters away from the end. Let's go to it. It's a bit late, I shouldn't be too noisy now. I kind of want to end it today. So 18, 19, 20... Fuck, I feel like I shouldn't do it, but I want to so bad. I guess I'll just go. Here they come. Damn it, not even giving us a breather. They're hellbent on killing me. If we're to get Angie out of here, someone will have to draw their fire. Oh my, then I suppose it's time for Great Squad Leader to shine. That's right. Wait, you're being serious? It's the only way. In your current state? You don't know how that will end for you, right? Not an idiot like you. Of course I know. It isn't a bad idea, at least you won't be here to boss me around when we're in Brovin. Angie will probably get one way, don't you think? You want to cover our retreat? No way. I have no spare bodies for you right now. I'm smarter than the two of you combined. If I say there's no other way, there is no other way. Angie, I've told you many times. You must prioritize your own life. Don't get yourself killed because of a doll. There are battlefields more worthy of your sacrifice. RPK? What? Are you sending me command authorizations? I'm the new squad leader? For now. If anything happens to Angie, I don't give a damn about what Shaw has got to say. I will make you wish you could access your own base code. I am terrible with Waterhead. But... save your breath, Angie. Look, they're volunteering as tributes. Besides, even I can think of a better way. We'll get you safely to 15 and 94. Fine, let's go. AK-12 jams a fully loaded magazine into the magwell of her rifle and hacks the action deftly. Time to show those Paradise brats what a true tactical is made of. Count yourself lucky, we are ready to keep our end of the bargain. Oh? RPK smiles faintly with narrowed eyes. We're leaving Barwin for the time being. Someone will escort you to our base. Your base? That's right, our actual base. From now on, you are officially one of us, Pandora. Rejoice. You've kept me waiting long enough. RPK blinks and promptly gets to her feet. She enters the deepest level of her neural cloud, whose inner workings are a mystery even to herself. This is where the core of her very existence resides, and right now, it is also hosting the neural cloud of another Defy member. 12. We're about to reach their lair, Avernus. You know, the legendary Dead Sea in the Black Zone? Once we're inside, the Nidus will no doubt scan my neural cloud. So you'd better stay hidden, otherwise you'll never see Angie again. Why aren't you saying anything, 12? When Angie was captured you said nothing. When 15 said you trusted me, you also said nothing. Now we're about to venture into the enemy's very den, and you're still not saying anything. Have you ever wondered at 12 why you can exist within my neural space? Who the hell are you? I cannot answer your question, my lady, but I can assure you that my loyalties lie ever with you. K-12 eyes widen as she stares unblinkingly at the beautiful face smiling at her. You're Nadia, Shaw's AI assistant. Congratulations, 12, you are correct. You didn't get your command authorizations over 15 from me. You have always had them. Indeed, my lady. Shut up, Nadia. Stop calling me that. It's grossing me out. Whose orders are you operating under? No? And fortunately, no. Back when we accepted the Earl invitation to visit Bremen, he gave me an additional mission. He asked me to head into the Dead Sea in the Black Zone and obtain the secrets of Paradise base in Avernus. Angie is just a pawn, and so are we. That's not entirely true, my lady. In the eyes of the big shots, Angie is a pawn, while we are merely tools. K-12 rises to her feet, in a bout of restless anger. She knows she can't do anything inside RPK neural space, but she just can't help herself as she grabs her by the shoulders furiously. If Shaw finds out you've betrayed Angie, she won't. Why you? Because Shaw is dead. What are you talking? She's been dead from the moment I became RPK-16. She lay dead right in front of me, but I didn't know who killed her. Something in RPK eyes makes AK-12 let go of her. Why didn't you tell us? I didn't know who the culprit was or from whom to seek revenge. What could the Phi have done about it? But now you know. Yes, 12. When I received this mission from the Earth, I knew what it was that killed Shaw. Human greed. The one who made the kill was a pawn. The one who made the kill was a pawn, okay. The weapon that took her life was a tool. What actually destroyed her was her aspiration, because she shows a path that the world could not abide by. The technology? She assumed that people wanted to study relic technology in order to create superior weapons. So she made it her life work to create superior weapons while rejecting relic technology. I like the concept. I love this story so much. That's really the most feedback I can give at the moment. And she did it. She created the Phi. Exactly. But bigwigs want more than just superior weapons. What else are they after? I don't know, you should ask them yourself. AK-12, would you like to be a chess player? I like chess. Oh, god damn it. No! Let me read the last line, please. Oh, Bossu. AK-12 lapses into a long silence. Alpaca patiently awaits her reply. Impossible. How could it be you? Dressed in a white gown, Alpaca comes to a stop and studies M16 with a hint of a smile. Everything is possible, never say never. You must not go any further, M16, you should stay here. You're not the one who I'm looking for. But you're the one I've been waiting for. Well, sorry. That's not my plan. Also, don't act all familiar. We haven't even met before, have we? We have, you're simply not aware of it. I have met you many times before. Alpaca pulls M16 into a unknown comms channel. The channel is completely empty, save for a single photograph. What the heck is that? You've seen this before, haven't you? Is this you? It is an actual alpaca, oh my goodness. The surgical operation I'm about to undergo is basically the control of the one performed on Lunasia.